So, students, the topic today I want to discuss is called coding and decoding. It is going to be one of the most important topic in all kind of competitive studies. Maybe students are looking for management studies, students are looking for government services. This chapter is going to be damn important chapter. The chapter is considered as coding and decoding. Let me give you a little brief. What is coding and decoding? तो सबसे पहले हम ये कहना चाहते हैं कि what is coding? Coding. Let me just give you one simple example. Suppose in this particular room there are one person, two person, and 3 person. So how many persons are there? There are 3 person. 1, 2, and 3. Now listen carefully. मान लो कि व्यक्ति 1 व्यक्ति 3 को कुछ मैसेज डिलीवर करना चाहती है. मैंने क्या बताया? व्यक्ति 1 व्यक्ति 3 को कुछ मैसेज डिलीवर करना चाहती है. दे वांट टू डिलीवर फ्रॉम person number 1 to person number 3. But व्यक्ति 1, the person 1 also wanted the message shouldn't be transmitted by person number 2. Now, how he can transform or how he can deliver his message? In a very simple technique called coding and decoding. And I can give you one simple understanding. In computer language, this is called encryptions and decryptions. Means, suppose I wanted to transfer some of my message to few of my colleagues or friends or someone by a hide structures of protocol, or rather I want ki everybody doesn't know about it. So what I can do, I can code the message and also deliver the pattern how to decode the message, that this person can easily understand what I want to deliver. So very importantly, तो एक क्वेश्चन ये आता है कि सर जी जो आप बोल रहे हैं कि कोडिंग और डिकोडिंग के बारे में, और हमको एग्जाम में कैसा क्वेश्चन आएंगे और क्या क्या कोडिंग हम लोगों को करना पड़ता है. इज दिस कोडिंग लाइक कंप्यूटर लैंग्वेज? नो, सर्टेनली नॉट, बट द आइडिया इज क्वाइट कनेक्टेड लाइक दैट. लेट मी टेल यू. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन कम्स, दैट्स हाउ मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ कोडिंग्स आर देयर. In very simple terms, there are 2 types of coding. Number 1 is number coding and number 2 is letter coding. Okay. Before going to further brief analysis of the number coding and decode letter coding, first I wanted to say you something. Okay, just look at the screen. What is there? Here I used to write all the English alphabets, all consonants including vowels. So we can count it from A to Z. If you count it like that in this particular order, writing into the horizon, you can find that there are 26 alphabets we have in the English language. Started from A, ending with a Z. Now coming to a question, suppose if I want to draw a circle, listen very carefully. Okay, this is a circle, and my circle is begin from A, then B, then C, then D, like that. So what we can found in the circular manner, if we moving this diagram or rather this structure, it will ended by Z. बहुत ही आसान है ना भाई. A, B, C, D और ऐसे अगर घूमने लगे तो फिलहाल तो आके खत्म होगा Z पर, there is no doubt. तो अगर हम ये कह सके कि Z के बाद नॉर्मली कौन सा अल्फाबेट्स आता है, सो इट्स वेरी नॉर्मली इट कम्स इंग्लिश अल्फाबेट्स A, very naturally. So after Z, if you are moving to the circular manner, it will comes and begin with A. This is called forward counting. Forward counting means if you start counting from A to Z by this direction, this is called forward counting. And in this forward counting, if you are just looking to the circular manner, so after Z, again the counting begin from A itself. Try to understand. Again the counting will begin from A itself. There is no doubt about it. Got it? Now next question. Then sir, you talk about the forward counting. Then sir, what is backward counting? Let me write. Backward counting or reverse counting? Or reverse counting? Let me tell you. What is backward counting? Very simple. Backward counting means in the same coding, if you are going to move on in the anti-clockwise direction, anti-clockwise, not the clockwise, anti-clockwise direction, then it will begin from Z, then it's come Y, then it's come X, then W, then X, then U, then T, just like that. Z to A. It's a backward counting, means a reverse counting. The question is very important, sir, why you are talking about forward counting and backward counting. Let me tell you. You know, in this chapter, the coding and decoding chapter, what usually asks? Suppose you have given a particular English word, and you might have given that this particular word has been coded by that particular word. Obviously following a particular pattern. There is a pattern, there is a defined pattern. And now following the same pattern, you have given another English word. Question is that if you coded this word like that, first decode it and identify the pattern, and just following through the same pattern, this particular English word has to be recoded again. And this is your answer, what it comes once you recode it. It's very important. Once you record it, what is the answer come? That what is the actual question. Now let me show you. First, one thing I would like to explain. Suppose right now you are in the point A. Okay? You are in the point A. And someone asks you to forward, to step forward from point A. Forward counting. Forward means from A to step forward. Now listen very carefully. You are in A. Someone asks you to step forward. To step forward means from A to B 1 step. From B to C 2 step. So if it is 2 step forward, then it will be plus 2. Means A to C. Again, right now you are in E. 2 step forward. What will be the answer? Very simple. 1, 2. This is 2 plus. Again, in the same question, if someone asks you, suppose you are in K. Now you have to 3 step backward. Minus 3. 3 step backward. Then what? From K to J. J to I. I to H. Now look at here. Here I am doing the reverse counting. The first time I did forward counting, now I am doing the reverse counting. This is the way we can change the number coding. And very importantly, once you have been asked to calculate the pattern, to identify the pattern, this is the way you can easily identify your pattern, that which pattern it's your actual question following through. So many students misguided themselves. They are not understanding the exact pattern. That's why they try to randomly found different pattern, which is not the appropriate way to figure out this question. You have to figure out with a specific pattern. Look at the pattern. Look at the question first. Suppose you have given earth. First question, question number 1. Suppose you have given, the question is given, if earth is coded as FCU FCUXM. Come on, come on, come on. Earth is coded as FCUXM. Question is that then how does the moon will be coded as? This is the question. How does the moon will be coded as? First step number 1. Student, please look at here. I am writing the letter R, the word earth, EARTH, and following this particular word, I'm just going to write FCUXM, just following to that. Look at here, I'm just writing this just under this particular English word, earth. Okay, now look at here. E is moving towards F, A is moving towards C, R is moving towards U, T is X, H is M. Now question comes, sir, E is F, A is C, R is U, X, T is X, and H is M. Then what is the pattern now? Come on, look at this particular English alphabet. E is F, means +1. Here I am writing. A is C, again. A is C, means +2. R is U, +3. T is X, +4. H is M, +5. Now boys and girls, we got the pattern. Pattern mil gaya bhai. What is the pattern? It is +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. Every one single letter we are moving forwards. It's actually +1, +2, +3, +4, and +5. Now, following this particular pattern, we can solve this answer. Why? Now look at here. This is moon given. Again, if you are following the same pattern, I put it here. +1, +2, +3, and +4. Now look at here. First M, +1, M, +1. It is N. Come on, I'm writing here N. Got it? O, +2, O. Then it comes Q. Again O, +3. It is R. N, +4. It is R. So the answer will be NQRR. Simplest way. Student, please focus the technique. NQRR, moon is going to be changed the actual code by NQRR. This is one kind of pattern. So many times student ask me, sir, is this all the question following the same pattern? I just give you one question. First you guys copy this one. Let me show you. You guys copy this question. If Delhi is actually coded as EDMGJ, then how could the Nepal will be coded as? Question come. How could the Nepal will be coded as? Let me show you how can I solve it. Again I'm writing Delhi. And then the code EDMGH. EDMGJ. Okay. Now question, step number 1. What is the step number 1? Step number 1 is that D to E, E to D, L to M, H to G, I to J. Come on. D to E, E to D, L to M, H to G, I to J. Question comes, sir, what is the pattern? Look at here. D to E, D to E, D to E. Where is D to E? D to E, yes. +1. So I'm writing it. +1. E to D, E to D. Again, E to D backward, -1. Similarly, L to M +1. H to G -1. I to J +1. Now it's very, very easy, you know. First two letter, once you identify the pattern, you can easily understand what the way the question is moving forward. Yeah, it is +1, -1, +1, -1, +1, -1, just like this format. Now coming to the question, Nepal. So I'm writing Nepal. And following the same pattern, +1, -1, +1, -1, +1. Come on boys, come on. N +1 means O. So I'm writing O. E -1, there is D. P +1, P +1, P +1 is Q. P +1 is Q. A -1, good question. Now look at here, A -1. Question आता है, sir, A की पहले तो कोई नंबर ही नहीं है, तो A की पहले क्या आएंगे? Just look at the circle. What I said, A -1, it means Z. Z -1, Z. It is Z. Where it is? Yeah, this is. It is Z. And L +1, again the last one, L +1, it is M. So your final answer is O, D, Q, Z and M. This is your final answer. If any exams, questions coming like that, follow through this technique. This is the most simple and shortest techniques. Once you write down all the letters in a horizon, you can better understand. Student, there are a lot of discussion. It still remain over this chapter. But for this further discussion, I request everyone, first, immediately right now, from the right side of your button, the subscribe. Please subscribe, like and share. And if you want to know something about this chapter, further question, because my next video will comes to this particular chapter with the number coding, and if you have any specific doubt, you can WhatsApp me, you can text me, you can call my number, even you can comment into this particular channel. I need all of your appreciation, boys and girls. Come on, everybody, Jago, everyone, students, community, please. Thank you very much to appreciate and to watch this video. Most welcome. Bye-bye.